Oi, oi, oi. What's that still doing? I didn't change the price.
Hey.
I didn't change the price. They're not gonna know. They're not gonna know. Day 71. Hi, Zuby. Do you actually know where I live, Zuby? I wouldn't be surprised. Trying to think, am I forgetting something? I feel like I'm forgetting something. We did the pins. We got the playlist. Sounds at 60. We're not in a naked avatar. If you did, you forgot. But it's okay. No, it's not. I'm not in Oklahoma. I'm in Missouri. I constantly make the I'm in misery joke. Hi, Zed is confused. I mean, so it's a little less fair. The actual street? No, I have no idea where. I know Germany, and that's the extent of it. Hi, Lost One. I just feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh well, let's stretch. We have a guest with us today. Somebody I love seeing. Hi, Kitsu. Yeah, warm-ups. AFK, though? That's okay. Oh. Okay, wait. Hold on, wait. Somebody said you put your arm on the back wall and push it. I'm just gonna need them to show me what it is. Am I eepy? Not particularly. I feel like I have an energy bank that if it's under 50%, I start like yawning and being sleepy. But if I'm doing something I want to be awake for, I go like, nope, full energy, we're good to go. So like, I could have been sleepy before this, but then by being live, I'm like, no, I'm raring to go. I'm like fully energized. I'm unsure if it was injecting or an old group chat with Koyo. What you showed your house before? I mean, I've seen pictures of the inside of your house. I don't know if I've seen like the outside of it. Thought you were in there a long time ago though. So it might have actually been before your time. Yeah, I've only seen the inside of your house, Zuby, when you were taking a lot of feet pics for Aiko and Fosta. Wow. You just took feet pics for them. That's crazy. You were taking pictures of like your windows and like one or two of them had your feet in it. And so we like to be like, haha, Zuby took feet pics. Oh yeah, the lunges. That's the one I do next. For free? Yeah. That's totally a legitimate reason to take pictures of your feet and send them to people. To show off the holes in your socks. Yeah. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Ma-da-da-da. Today is Thursday? Hell yeah. We're getting there, gamers. End of the week's coming up. We're almost at the weekend. But the wool socks had no holes in them. One with normal and one with wool. I think I'm going to add a new stretch. I think I'm going to start planking every morning for as long as I can. Because core strength. Do I have enough space to plank? I have no idea what this will look like. Okay. This ain't so bad. This is immediately bad. This is hard. Oh, why do people do this? I hate this. It's not lewd stretching, it's planking. It's for core strength. Oh my god, I'm already shaking. We gotta go at least a minute, right? Fuck. I hate this. Hi, Zai. I didn't think this was gonna be so hard. I saw somebody, like, planking, and they were, like, on their elbows, and somebody was like, aren't you on your hands? I'm like, elbows is harder. Oh, God. A minute is an hour in planking? It's not lewd stretching. This sucks. I hate this. Ugh. Ow. Oh, God. Ow. Oh. We're gonna do that every morning. I don't like that. But it'll be good, right? Holy shit. Ow. It is not very lewd. Ugh. I feel nauseous now. Are we lined up? Yeah, we're lined up. We're walking through the second zone of Legion. I was very proud of the thumbnail for this zone, because I got the dead dragon Ysera. It's for anybody that knows that has done this zone, it ends with the green dragon aspect Ysera dying, and Elune like lifts her up into the air, and she turns into a constellation, and then grass in the shape of a dragon grows at the Temple of Elune. And so I was like, oh, this will be a good thumbnail. It's very different than all the others, but big WoW story moment. Damn, Elune just hiding them perfectly. Yeah. Painland. Hi, Pixel. I don't think I gotcha when I was planking. Oh my god. It still feels just like, ugh. But anyway. Whatever. We're walking. We're walking now. This zone was just made for druids. It's just like Druids the Zone. It's just a big-ass forest with big trees. The druid class hall is here. What is a druid? I feel like you know what a druid is. But they're like mages that specialize in nature. And they can turn into animal forms. That's always the coolest part of druids. And games are like, oh, they commune with the moon and the grass. Nah. It's coolest when they turn into a fucking cat. Why not plants? I don't know, because animals are like a part of nature or something. And like, it's easier to turn into a cat than a Venus flytrap with legs. Hi, space fish. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ugh. Space fish. Hi, Smug. Sounds biased to me. It is biased. You wanna know why? Because the first MMO I ever played, High Global, if you can call it an MMO, I think it counts, was Diablo 2. And I played a druid. And you know what the coolest thing about druids was in that game? Turning into a fucking werewolf. I got distracted though. Space fish. We've added planking to our exercises when we start. And I think I planked for a whole 7 seconds. That is hard. Planking is really hard. Define planking. You lay down on your stomach and then you hold yourself up with your toes and either your hands or your elbows. And you straighten your body so that only your toes and whatever contact point you're using for your arms is touching. Hi, Juice. Can you use it in a sentence? I almost died after 7 seconds of planking. How's that? I feel like that's a pretty good sentence. I want a drink. Okay, now spell it out. P-L-A-N-K-I-N-G. Now spell it out in French. Okay, speaking of the French, I saw a really funny video about them. They're having like a Miss Universe contest or whatever. It happens like every year, probably every 6 months or something, I don't know. But they're going through the girls, and each girl announces themselves. They basically, announce them by their country. So a girl walks out, very beautiful. She's wearing a sash that says China, and she goes, China! And like yells it out to the audience, right? And they're all doing this, Croatia, Czech Republic, Dominica Republica, things like that. And then this poor girl from France, I guess she got stage fright or nervous, but she just goes, France. It's the most unappealing way to scream France. It's just like, oh, you poor thing. Saw that this morning. Wasn't really planning to talk about it, but I saw it, and now I just thought of it because I said something about France for some reason. I don't remember why. That's just France. It was very funny. Oh, I said spell it in French, that's why. Euland is just Angies. I'm not just Angies. Core is not just Angies. You're being Paimon right now. Well, you're being Paimon every day, Global. Kitties? Yeah, see, Kitsu. Druids can turn into that. Why would you ever want to turn into a fucking, like, patch of grass when you can turn into a purple cat like that? Damn, need 2,000 more points for Moogle. I turned into a tree. Technically, druids can turn into a tree. Resto. But why would you when you can be a cat? And if you're angry enough, you can turn into a cat on fire. Chesto? The first time recording, I took that left there and I went the wrong way. And I ended up down a path, and I was like, that's not where I want to be. Also, I realized I didn't mute the world sounds, I just turned them down to 30. That's not how this works. Kupo cost has risen in the past few years. Google Kupo inflation to find out more. That probably exists. That probably exists. Here's the thing. There's actually no inflation right now. I forgot to increase the price from yesterday. So it should be 21,000. If you buy it today, you're saving 1,000 steps. Global is Paimon, it makes sense, mind blown. Lost One, I'm thinking the same thing. Hi, Ramus. I'm literally like, oh my god, he's a shipper just like Paimon. Because I was a mythic healer, so I don't get the option to be feral. Listen, it's gotten better, Kitsu. It's gotten a lot better. You can pretty much play any class in Mythic Plus now. The community might still be as shit and toxic and be like, oh, you're feral, so we're not taking you, but honestly, if you start the group, you can play as anything. If you played with my group, you would be welcome to play anything. They let me play a fucking alt survival hunter sometimes. Mythic raids. Well, then you can definitely play Feral Druid. Because, like, fucking Mythic Raiders will take anything to fill out their team. MMO terms. I know, Juice, and it's even worse because they use a lot of the same terms. There's Mythic Raids and Mythic Dungeons. And there's a lot of overlap in the player base. But they're completely different things. Ain't that some shit? Last one you really played was Legion. Honestly, Kitsu, that was a perfect fucking time to stop. Legion was really fucking good for an expansion. Like, it's actually what I consider the best expansion of WoW. Like, if you look at any time period of WoW, I think Legion was the peak. BFA was dog water. Shadowlands was dog water. Dragonflight has been tentatively good. Look at this bear. This guy is an innkeeper. That's the innkeeper. Anyway, I got sidetracked by the bear. Dragonflight has been good, Kitsu, but it has a problem. An expansion is always best at the start of an expansion, right? So, like, Shadowlands was actually really, really good if you just look at the first patch of it, with the raid being castled in Athria. If you went just by the first patch of Shadowlands, it was fucking incredible. But then you got the second raid, and the third raid, and the fourth patch, which kind of did a weird thing with raids. And Shadowlands became hot dog shit. Dragonflight, it's got 2 raids out. It's about to come out with a third. Vault of the Incarnates was pretty good. Not the best raid ever, but pretty good. Aberrus was kind of weak for a second raid of an expansion. Normally, the second raid is like the banger. I think of like Throne of Thunder. I think of Ulduar. I think of Nighthold. Aberrus was okay. It kind of just felt like the same level as Vault of the Incarnates. Here's the problem. Blizzard cannot keep employees. Like, literally, they're hemorrhaging employees, and they actually just announced they're laying off another couple hundred. And so... it's kind of like... we keep seeing them... Yoland, if I was Paimon, I would force you off a cliff to key. Does Paimon force anybody off a cliff? I don't think Paimon's strong enough for that, but I don't know the lore. They literally can't keep off from going out of bounds. I see. Yeah, so with Dragonflight, it has been good, but you see all the stuff at Blizzard that's like, hey, they're forcing all their employees back to the office. Hey, all of their employees are quitting. Hey, they're a revolving door and can't hire anybody. So it's like, hey, those things are going to affect the game, right? Dragonflights can't stay this good, right? Because look at all these red flags going on at the office in Anaheim. So it's like, I hope it stays good. This next raid, Kitsu. This next raid, we're going into the Emerald Dream. But it's not going to be corrupted like it was in Emerald Nightmare. It's just going to be a raid that is just uncorrupted Emerald Dream, and fire dudes are attacking it. So it's going to be very Emerald Dream and very Firelands inspired. It's actually, I'm like super looking forward to it. Oh yeah, all the druids are getting new forms. Like all the druid forms are getting updated. Moonkin is getting updated. Tree form is getting updated. New cat forms, new bear forms, new flight form. I don't know if they're getting a new travel and aquatic form, but new boomkin. That's the big one, because the last time that got upgraded was like Cataclysm. They're also just getting like a raptor form. So like if you want to be a fucking like a feathery raptor instead of a cat, you can do that. Go check out Wowhead Kitsu and find the druid forms post. Because it's like 50 new druid forms. It's kind of crazy. I'm probably going to be playing a shaman. I might be playing a rogue. I might be playing a hunter. But, hi, Jewel. You just seen a lady streaming with just pasties on? You can do that on Kick. That's allowed on Kick last I saw. Are you looking to do that, Jewel? I'd follow you on Kick. I have a Kick account, and I follow 2 friends there that have tried out Kick. Jewel, if you want to try streaming with pasties on Twitch, that won't last long. Have fun, Ewan. You're gonna go bug my girlfriend now? I'm assuming you mean low fam. You're gonna make Core angry at me? Okay, Global. Have fun. Hunter was your OG main? Yeah, if that's on Twitch, it's not gonna last. Julie, you're supposed to be getting like shy and embarrassed by me saying I'd follow you on Kick if you wanted to stream with pasties on. What the... Yeah, there's... So Kick is like... What? There it is. There's people that stream on Kick that's obviously like way less audience. Oh, they're fucking... Well, you can get those on Twitch side. There's not like against thighs on Twitch. I don't know if you'll find any like Meat Fox levels of thigh streams. But yeah, no, on Kick, they're a lost leader for skate.com, which is like, oh, they promote gambling, they want kids to get into gambling. Kick is also just one of the fucking worst landscapes for a streaming platform because it's just all the toxic people are there. But they do offer a 90-10 split, and you can be, you know, less strict with the rules. If you want to stream with just pasties on and be topless, you can fucking do that on Kick, which that's pretty cool. Now there's a lot of people that are like, oh, but all those bad things about Kick, moral high ground if you stream on Twitch. Twitch is not better. Twitch is owned by Amazon, which is fucking evil. But also, Twitch openly supports gambling with, not letting streamers do it, but they, like, have a few, sponsors from, poker tournaments, so it's like, you know, you don't really get to claim the moral high ground on Twitch. I used to be super against Kick. I used to be like, you're a bad person streaming to the kids if you're on Kick. And then, like, after learning more about it, I was like, you know, it's a lose-lose situation. So now anytime a friend's like, I want to stream on Kick, I'm like, Pog, you gonna stream on Pasties? Or with Pasties? Even considering it all that there's a moral high ground is dumb. Yeah. I feel like in some situations it is. Like, there's things where it's like, okay, you know what you're doing is directly bad, right? That's like, come on, dude. But in most situations, it's about convenience, and people... There's too many things to fight, and, we're all just trying to get by in a tough world. One streamer you follow had a sponsored poker event, so they definitely let streamers do it too. Well, okay, so they're not supposed to, Kitsu. Twitch in the last year or so has, like, said we are against gambling. We're against, like, literal gambling streams where you, like, gamble skins in CSGO, or you literally play, like, online gambling at, like, casinos. I wouldn't count Genshin, but literally, like, a way to make money doing this. They have taken a hard stance against that, but then they, like, sponsor poker tournaments. And it's like, Looking for IRL equivalent to Meat Fox to waifu is hard. Tough life indeed. Yeah. Wonder what kind of rules they have in place. You can go find them. There was a big whole thing about it, like 2 years ago, where Hassan and Pokimane were like, Twitch needs to stop gambling. And this guy named Trainwreck was like, fuck you, you two wish you made half as much money as me. And Twitch was like, nah, we kind of see it. You know, advertising gambling is kind of promoting gambling to kids. We're gonna stop allowing that on Twitch. And Trainwreck was like, this isn't about gambling. This is about me. Everybody's after me. Fuck them. And this guy Trainwreck, he was getting sponsorships from, like, skate.com and other, like, gambling institutions. He was getting sponsorships for, like, 60 million. But then he would go and lose 60 million on stream. And it was just like, dude. Oh my god. It, I don't know where exactly to fall on the issue without, like, really breaking out, like, a fucking whiteboard of it. Because I'm super against, like, promoting gambling to children, right? That's not good. Promoting gambling to adults, though? I mean, it's their money. They ought to know the rules. That must be why XQC stopped playing slots on stream. Yeah, literally because the Twitch rules were like, you can't do this anymore. And XQC was like, alright, we're done. XQC got sponsorships also. If you look at the money he lost, he probably lost like 12 million. He probably got 15 million in sponsorships, so... It's, All-Stars. Win a trip to TwitchCon Las Vegas 2023. That'd be crazy. I saw the purple notification on Streamlabs. It's like the little tip in the bottom left. What about you, Kitsu? Do you want to stream on Kick with pasties on? It's such an inappropriate question. No. Oops, sorry, was cleaning my keyboard. No. My entire chat is purple right now. All three of you are purple. It's a good purple. No, you don't want to stream? That's what I said for like 5 years. I always told people all 4 of you were purple. So busy day today. Maybe. You do but don't, it's too scary. Add more green. I wanted to stream for 5 years, but I was scared of streaming because I'm the type that looks at numbers and measures my success by it. Like, I was terrified of streaming and no one being there. I don't think that's bad. I think that's basically an open invitation for anybody to come and hang out with you while you play games. But I was like, for me, that would make me feel like a failure. Which is a super toxic mentality. You should not have that as a streamer. I only started streaming when I knew if I had the worst possible stream, if I streamed for 3 hours, nobody said anything, and my viewer was Stream Elements, and it was scuffed and nothing went right, I would still have exercise, and so I could have walked away from it going, I got something out of this. That's what I needed to start streaming. Trying to have a mute, not by choice problem going on. I know a few of those. A friend Hikari VR. They have, I'm not sure the specifics on it, but basically their throat will get to a point where they can't speak for days. And then they'll be able to speak for a bit. And so they have like cycles in their stream of like mute for 2 weeks. I don't know, probably Adblock Plus. I turn it off for YouTube and Twitch. I don't feel like there's too much difference in the Adblock, Suvi. But yeah, I completely understand streaming is scary. I was very scared to stream initially. Used to, and they both still don't block Twitch ads. It's not strong enough for the site. Well, so Twitch has started putting them into the stream. And so I think Adblock can sometimes counter it, but it's the arms race, right? Twitch ups their tech, Adblock ups their tech, Twitch ups their tech. Oh, not Twitch. Another site? Yeah, I think I just use Adblock Plus. I'm super into, like, not using Adblock to support creators. Like, if I'm on Twitch, I don't want Adblock because I want them to get the 1 cent from me watching an ad. And if they send off an ad to, like, 200 people, hey, that's $2. Same for YouTube. I want the channels to get ad revenue. However, you just can't go through the internet without an ad block. You are going to get so much malware on your computer if you do that. You just can't. You have to have an ad block. It has 30-second ads, and at 27 it freezes, and you have to reload. And then if I skip ahead, I get another broken ad. Well, I'm not willing not being able to watch the video, so they get a cent. Hi, Exhibit. Yulin was not late. And you know what, Exhibit? You were also not late. You can show up whenever you want. Use Opera GX's built-in uBlock origin. I use Opera on my phone. Actually, exhibits. We added a new exercise today. We did our knee lifts, our ankle lifts, our shoulder pull, our lunges, our toe touch, and then our squat. And then we planked for as long as possible. So I planked for 12 seconds. I didn't realize it was that hard. Like, I always knew, it's hard, but it's like, I can do a minute easy, right? I felt like I was gonna throw up. Oh my god. You weren't late? You were here when I started but still in bed? I see, I see. A minute is even better? I mean, so I lasted longer than 7 seconds. If I had to guess, it was like 25 seconds. It was like, I assumed we can go a minute easy. And then when I started, I was just like, oh, I've been doing this for a second and I'm shaking already. What the fuck is this? I want a drink. Pain. But that's okay, we're gonna do it every day. And you know, by day 500, we'll literally be doing it for 47 minutes. And it'll be like, when do we get to the walk? Trying out U-block? There's a daily quest here. Does planking hurt your spine? No, it actually feels kind of good on my back. Because I lay back in the beanbag so much, Kitsu, and I slouch in my chair more than I should, I'm typically doing this more with my back than I should. So anything that arches it feels fucking fantastic. OMG, it's strong enough? Hell yeah, Zuby. You just thought that's what it did for everyone? I mean, so I've always heard planking for core, which is the thing I want to lose weight on the most. So I was like, I should be, I should be planking. Planking big boy exercise. Planking for core. This one goes out to Corvu. Oh god! Strengthens the muscles around it, as well as everything else. Yeah, core was the big one I always heard. I could see it helping, like, everything in that area. That shit hurt, though. That shit hurt. Was there any news the other day? I didn't see any, like, big news. I watched a video that was comparing, like, classic and retail WoW. Other than that, no. Lamau planking for core. It's a big boy ad blocker for those very legal video streaming websites. No, actually, because I'm in the beanbag so much and slouching in the chair so much, my back is usually, like, kind of blah. I was in my beanbag after stream for, like, 4 hours yesterday. I just fell asleep on people. And so all yesterday I was like, oh, my back! Oh, my fucking back! Did you go to the store yet? I did go to the store. I bought a gallon of milk. I bought some frozen food. Not much. I bought peanut butter. And then I bought red beans and ground beef. And so the idea is I'm going to put the ground beef in the pressure cooker. I'm going to put rice in the pressure cooker. The beans are already pre-cooked. I'm going to mix those 3 things. And that'll be meal prep over the next few days. Oh, hey, I have a recipe for red beans and rice in the cookbook I talked about. Is it a pressure cooker recipe? Because I don't actually want to cook. I want to throw shit in a pot and it do the work for me. Cute Grandpa Ewan. It's actually not. Wait, it's not or it is? Throw in pot. Okay, is it throw in a pressure cooker? Or throw in, like, a pot? It's not a pressure cooker? Okay. I really want to use my pressure cooker. Apparently ground beef is really good in a pressure cooker. And so, I got a packet of ground beef. I've literally never bought ground beef before. My mom has taught me how to make it, but I've always been like, oh jeez, oh no, cooking meat is scary. Yippee, peanut butter. Yeah. This zone is kind of short compared to other WoW zones. It's kind of small. There's like a very dense section at the start. But when you look at it on the map, it's like literally all just right there. Cooking meat is easy. I haven't done it much. Ewan, you curse peanut butter. More for you. More? Okay, I feel like I only did one thing to it. How was it cursed for you before? You know what I really hope? I really hope in talking about this, now all of you get erections from eating peanut butter. That would be like a highlight of my life. Where like you all eat peanut butter and you're like, what the fuck? What the fuck, why? What the fuck, why? Organic peanut butter is weird. I don't really care about organic stuff. I feel like everything's chemicals anyway, so I don't care if stuff is overly processed. You just got reminded of me, Ewan? Okay, go on. What did you see that reminded you of me? Yeah, so... Nope, don't have that problem. Yeah, probably nobody's gonna have that problem. Organic is a word and it doesn't mean anything in the food industry. Yeah, I like seeing non-GMO. And what I mean by I like seeing it is I like making fun of it. Because everything is genetically modified. Now, they're probably saying, like, we didn't fucking inject a syringe into our corn and, like, supersize it with genetic modification, because that's fucking stupid. But, like, you look at corn, maize, from 100 years ago, that shit was awful. And we've just selectively bred it, based on genetics, to make it bigger. I like when things don't have high fructose corn syrup. Yeah, that's pretty good. That one's actually legit. Peanut butter and peanut butter flavor reminds me of you, is what I mean. Well, good. I hope the next time you eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, you think of me. And when we go through our breakup, peanut butter is just ruined for you. And all the peanut butter you see in the world just makes you think of me. No. That is one of the most, like, manipulative and bullshit things I've ever seen is, like, give them nice presents they see in everything in the relationship so that when you break up, they always think of you. And it's like, wow. Maybe don't be fucking evil before you even have a breakup, dude. Like, what the fuck? Isn't that messed up? Jelly is trash. I also don't really like jelly. I just assume most people don't have peanut butter sandwiches like I do. For like kindergarten to 5th grade, my lunch every day was a peanut butter sandwich. Bread, peanut butter, bread. And I'm good with that. Hi, Shere Khan. I want a drink. You know, you wanted to put a slash IH? LH? I'm confused, Kitsu. My friend has been streaming Final Fantasy XIV. But they really like the casual side of it. They don't like doing the raids in the sweat. They just want to do Golden Saucer, Island Sanctuary, help people do roulettes, things like that. It's Zorin Beans. And their schedule is the polar opposite of mine. But watching them play, and I even like got on to like run around their Island Sanctuary the other night, has been making me want to do dailies on Final Fantasy. And I'm like, fuck. I already don't have time. Means your comment is lighthearted. I see. SMH never invite me. I mean, when I say dailies on Final Fantasy's I mean like literally just my Island Sanctuary. I'm not like doing roulettes or anything. Yes, EM. Sai, do you want to play Final Fantasy? I'll get on for you. I won't do like a raid or anything. But if you're like, I want to do roulettes, come join me. Yeah, I'll do that for you. It was meant as a silly jab, like calling someone a dookie head. You're sorry. Juice can take it. Juice is a big boy. Only when I play it easy. Oh my god. Look at how gross this forest got. This place is supposed to be like the pinnacle of harmony and tranquility and like nature magic. And this is what the Emerald Nightmare does to it. That tree looks okay. But some of the trees coming up look kind of grody. It's all deaded. Yeah, I mean, so these don't... are these dead if they're like gray leaves? I guess they would be, right? Because it's very like... Tree leaves don't turn gray. They typically turn brown. And then the leaves fall off. If they're gray, that's like a whole decaying thing. So yeah. Shit, everything here is probably dead. That sucks. Maybe it's like a magic alive. Maybe it's like not dead, but it's in a state of like, it looks like death. And functionally it's dead. But if we cleanse the corruption, it'll be fine. Maybe? Maybe? This shit's all fucking dead. Here's the thing, it's still growing like it's alive. Look, Kitsu. It's a corrupted resto druid. Damn. He's having a rough time of it. Eat him? No! He's corrupted. With the power of friendship, you can cleanse the forest. You know, this is so this part of the zone for questing was so fucking annoying. Because at this point, Malfurion's been captured. And so you're like, alright, let's go save Malfurion. And he's right up here in this clearing. We're gonna get past some stairs that are like right here. And Malfurion's there. You're having a very beautiful start of fall here. So many colorful leaves everywhere. Hell yeah. You find Malfurion. Ysera gets corrupted and turned into like this evil nightmare dragon thing. And Tyrande is like, okay, let's go find Malfurion. Hi, Johan. And the whole quest line is Tyrande just being like, Malfurion, my love, where are you? And Malfurion be like, Tyrande, help me. And it's so fucking obnoxious. It's 30 minutes of that. That 5 seconds of shit I just said, it's 30 minutes of that. It's so awful. Wow. I have a friend named Loyton VT. And he does that sound a lot. He just goes, wow. It's so cute. Only all of Night Elf lore. So fucking true, Kitsu. That is so fucking true. I want to drink again. Yeah, but like, everybody sees you here, Zai. And so I don't need to tell them, like, this is my friend Zai, everybody. Because, like, that's just assumed. That's just common knowledge. You know what people need to know about Zai? They're a goofball. They like to tease you in chat. But then you're like, okay, are we actually going to do that? And they're like, no, I just want to fucking mess with you. And they really, really like meat foxes. Now, it's not like a fox made out of meat. They like fucking thunder thighs. They like the chunk. Nah, that ain't me. You had a Worgen druid named Malfurion? That's pretty funny. What side am I on? What are the two sides, Kitsu? If you're talking about, like, night elves, I'm on the side that if you just put down every single elf in World of Warcraft, Azeroth would be a better place. I said it. There. Elves are the reasons for, like, half of the problems in World of Warcraft. The other half is orcs. Get rid of all the orcs, get rid of all the elves, all the problems in Azeroth are solved. All of them. Every single one of them. You blame Shine. Her actual name is Rin Muyu. But I guess it's better to remember her by me. Okay, well, you always call her Meat Fox. So, like, I'll try to remember Rin Muyu. But you've said Meat Fox to me a lot. Worgens are the only acceptable alliance, to be honest. Nah, Worgens are fucking stupid. You adopted it. Here's the thing. Worgens themselves are okay. But Genn Greymane is literally the stupidest faction leader. I highly recommend watching a video by Platinum WoW. It's 2 parts, the worst faction leader, Genn Greymane. This man is so fucking incompetent. In every scenario he's ever been in. Or I'll just say my OC Ren, LOL. That might be better. Meat Fox is kind of fun to say. But yeah, Rin, the true name. Use meaning Horde or Alliance, by the way. So, okay, Kitsu, when it comes to Horde or Alliance, I think I prefer Alliance. I think there's a lot prettier races and architecture in Alliance. Now, Horde in my eyes has, like, potential. If Trolls could be what we envision Trolls as, Trolls would be fucking awesome. But then in game, they're, like, kind of grody. They've got, like, a toenail on the back of their heel and can't wear shoes. And it's like, why? I would absolutely play a troll as my main race. I just hate the fucking shoe thing. The shoe thing makes them unplayable to me. There's things I like about the Horde. But, like, I look at the races of the Alliance, and I'm like, these are all prettier. Every single one of these is just prettier. I look at the architecture of the races of the Alliance, and I'm like, this is all prettier. Architecture is kind of a weird thing for me, because I got so into housing that now I pay attention to, like, how they build things. So, like, I love Dwarven architecture in WoW. They have all these, like, are they called, like, bungalows? They're like dens built into hillsides, and they go deep underground. That shit is so cool. Night Elf stuff is always pretty. Welcome back. Draenei stuff is pretty. And then you look at Horde stuff, and it's like, theming-wise, it's great. Orc stuff is great, but I wouldn't want to fucking live in it. Tauren stuff is weird. Undead stuff is like... I think undead architecture is kind of dumb. Because it should just be human architecture. But it's like every single one of them is going through a hot topic phase, and they're like, no, we gotta put skulls and spikes on everything. And it's like, no, you fucking don't. None of them would live like that. All of them would try to be like normal and less creepy and undead, because none of them like being undead. I feel like I'm alone in this. Undead all, like, get their free will back, or Forsaken all get their free will back, and they're
Nobody
like...
likes being undead.
Yeah, they're all like, this fucking sucks, this is misery. You'd think they'd make a house and they try to make it like their human architecture before they died. But instead they're just like, well, I'm undead now, so I gotta put skulls and spikes and dark colors. And it's like... So you don't like being undead, you're just laying into it? Okay. The lady space goats are kind of hot. Kitsu, I'm actually playing... What I consider my main right now is a shaman. And it's a Draenei space goat. And, get this, Kitsu. They recently made it, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, so that you can unlock the Eredar skin colors for Draenei. And so it's a red space goat. It looks like a tiefling from Baldur's Gate. Belf was your main, but switched to Tauren because Belfs can't be druid. You got gnomes who doesn't love a good football. Yeah, druids and shamans are like, can I be the pretty races? No, I have to be the savage ones? Okay. It's gotten better with all the allied races, but it's still like, you can't be anything that's an elf and be a shaman. Is that a super cute hunt? It is a super cute hunt. Your shaman was a panda, so that's cute. Pandas are like a depending on my mood thing. So like there's times where I'm like, pandas are fucking cute, and pandas do have the best animations. Pandas 100% have the absolute coolest animations for any weapon. When they've got the, like, two-handed sword and they just fucking flourish it, and then they do the, like, stance like that, that's like, alright, that was fucking cool. When they've got the dual-wielding thing and they do, like, a Xinghua, that shit's cool. But then there's times where I'm like, I feel like they're a little heavy. And I want something, like, really thin. Because I'm vain like that. Pandas IRL, if they weren't so cute and beloved, would already be extinct right now. Yeah. Yeah, pandas are not smart IRL. And it doesn't seem like they want to reproduce, which is kind of crazy, because most animals, us included, have a massive reproduction instinct. We just want to fuck. Like, it's a huge desire to make babies for most humans. Most animals. And pandas are just like, nah, bro, I'm chill. It's like, okay, well, your species is kind of, like, dwindling. They have to show, like, Panda X videos to show them how to do it. I didn't know that. That is fucking hilarious. I didn't know that at all. If I were to play a shaman on Alliance, it'd be Draenei. Although... there's times where I could be, like, in the mood for a dwarf, but I wouldn't be in a mood for a dwarf all the time, so I'd probably go Draenei. If I was a druid on Alliance, it'd be a night elf. If I was a shaman on Horde... oh god, what class? Or what race would I play? I feel like Troll would be the easy go-to. But then I'd get really mad about boots. There's also times where I'm like, short stacks are super fucking cute. So I could play a Goblin Shaman. But that's also not a, like, thing I always vibe with. So then I'd get tired of Goblin. I don't know. I don't know what I would play if I was a Shaman on Horde. There's no, like, yeah, I could just play this forever. Same thing with Druid on Horde. They've got Taurens, Trolls, Zandalari Trolls. What else do they got? High Mountain Tauren. Wow, is there, like, not that many Druids on Horde? Volpera, though? I'd rather be a Goblin than a Volpera. I don't like fur. I don't have any problem with furries. I just personally would never want fur. I want less body hair already. Like, I fucking shave everything below my fucking hairline. And so, like, I personally want less fur. A little bit of both. I mean, so I'm the type where I see a character and I can, like, put myself in their situations. I can think, like, if that was me, how would I be reacting in this situation, right? And so I'm not the type of person that, like, I make a character on World of Warcraft, I'm like, wow, this thing is so pretty. It has nothing to do with me. I kind of put myself in that mindset a little bit. Immersion, that's why you always play girl characters. If I can play a femboy, I will. Pretty much the only game I can really do that in is PSO. Because every fucking other game, it's like, not a character... If you can make the character, like with character customization, it's like the guys are too buff. Like, I'll fucking never make a male character in World of Warcraft. Because they're all just, like, fucking comic book superheroes that just have, like, muscles on their muscles. And I'm like, ugh. You can make Rin in it, so it's great. Hell yeah. I told somebody, like, I'd want to be a femboy. And they were like, oh, you should make a goblin in World of Warcraft. And I was like, get the fuck out of my face. Don't ever talk to me for the next 2 weeks. How dare you? In Final Fantasy, it's better, but even there, all the guys are kind of muscly. The cat boys and the bunny boys are like stocky, and I'm like, I don't like this. There's a fire alarm at work, so you'll be heading there for a bit. They are for my taste. Now, compared to the other things, like if you compare the cat boys to like the humans, or like even more so the Rogadins, they're pretty small. But they're still like stanced up and like flexing. It's just like, The bun boys are so femmy. The bun boys are still really tall and like top heavy. They have kind of wide shoulders. And I'm like, I don't want this. It's not enough. It's also really hard to, like... They are short. Well, the girl buns are fucking Amazons. But, like, it's really hard to get the right femboy aesthetic with them for me. I don't like the flamboyant aesthetic. I don't like, the, like, different colored makeups. This fucking guy. Go away. Get out of here. Called you an Amazon, wow. Yeah, and I'll do it again. And I hope I do it so much that you get mad and you hit me. And then I'll thank you for it. Anyway. It's really hard to get the bunny boys to, like, have an aesthetic of,
Hey, I'm walking in.
It's really hard to not give them an aesthetic that's like... I don't know how to word this. It's like a San Francisco gay. Like, I just feel like it's really hard to get them to have like a soft, I don't know. I don't know how to word this. I don't know the terms. Hi, Star. We are live. You probably know already. I just wanted you to know. I need a drink. Yeah, so in Final Fantasy, I played as girl characters for a while. I played like almost every race. I never played Aura, but I did play Rogadin, Lalafell, Human, and then Viera. And then I went Catboy. And I was Catboy for not super long. It never felt right. I always hate their fucking idle stance of the like, I'm gotta flex my Wolverine claws. I don't like the Catboys. Bun Boys came out, and I went that immediately. And I was just like, it felt like it just missed the mark. It felt like it's just not there. And I'm like, it's so close. It's so close, but it just feels too muscular. Too stocky. I am picky, I know. I didn't like it. I liked it for a bit, but then I was like, I'm coping. And so then I went back to the humans, and I made it max height and smallest booba, and I call it a femboy. And it's very clearly still a girl.
Yeah.
But I'm like, this is the closest I got to fem. This feels more femboy than the bunny boys. I also get better clothes options. When you're the guys...
Taller one, because they're like more... muscular.
When there's also like all the clothes options. A lot of the girls get really cute clothes, and a lot of the guys just get like... It's either not revealing, because there's outfits in Final Fantasy that are like, if you wear this on a guy, it's a full shirt. If you wear it on a girl, it's like a bikini top. And the things that are kind of lewd on the guys are just like the weird kind of lewd. Like, they're just, what is going on here? Male characters, their lewd clothes are either like not lewd at all, or like a fucking Speedo, and it's like, yeah, you know what I'm like, and it's just like, ugh. There's no in between for them, and I hate it.
A room for a Speedo.
So, we play a female here, call it a femboy. And then we just get on PSO where we can actually play a femboy.
X.
Kitsu, I'd like to think mine isn't. He's the pro tag. What are we at?
Let's make it
2.5
like
miles.
Short, pure male.
It's definitely harder, Zai, to make them as masculine as the other races. Like, they can be. They absolutely can be. But... even still, they're not femmy enough for me. You had to make your partner's bun because he's lazy. He's switching from a male Aura. So the standards were... yeah. That's quite a switch. I feel like most of the time people that play male Aura are like, this is what they want in life. The edgy, strong guy that's got like cool
So
fucking
they're, like,
dragon parts.
Yeah. Edgy, or they just don't want to deal with creating a character.
Oh my god, hun.
That was my mentality.
He didn't want to be edgy. That's understandable. He grew out of it and he's just like, I don't want this anymore. This ain't me. That guy's getting that vista. You just like to match race? That's cute. Although now you're taller than him, right? In game? No, he's actually taller?
Just
Okay.
make a tall one and a short one.
I see, I see. Yeland always calling you out. He's max height, I'm
Yeah,
min
see, you
height.
got it.
I didn't know that the female min height was shorter than the male max height. I thought it was like the scales were like here and they just didn't have that middle section to cross each other. Alright, then that works out perfectly. I'm sorry, Lost Son. That's how it is. There's nothing wrong with being edgy. People are just gonna look at you differently. It's not by much, but his is taller. I don't know. I might have a Fantasia on a character. I don't want to go buy one. This conversation has kind of made me want to try making a bunny again. But we'll see. We will see. IRL, your height difference is 11 inches. Oh my god.
It's almost a foot.
Zai, how tall were you at IRL again? I can't remember if you were a 5'8" or like a 6'3". There was somebody that said they were like 5'6" or 6'6", and I was like, I don't know if I believe this, but if that's true, you're literally a whole foot over me. Good lord.
Damn. I'm only 6'2".
You're 6'2"?
Yeah.
Damn. You could fucking throw me, and I'd thank you for it.
I've already told you I would throw you.
Hell yeah. 5'6" gang.
Damn.
Star is around here somewhere. I think I just saw her run over there. Tallest person I've ever
Kinda
stood
looked
by
like
was
you were,
6'10".
Doing a like bull wind up. Because it was like stopped.
He's also only upright a couple times. Was he just slouching most of the time? I was thinking slouching and hunching. And I said slunching. Can't throw me, I am heavy. Auto shop teacher who is wheelchair bound? War. Zai, how tall are you?
Or...
5'10"? Alright. I couldn't remember if you were like 5'8" or 6'3". Closer to 5'8". Wrong on both. Oh, this might be the video with the corrupted audio. Wait, where's all the short people? Star. Oh, that avatar is cute. How tall are you? Do you mind me asking?
Star.
We're gonna start at 5'10". Are you higher or shorter? Oh, you can also just type it. No, actually don't type it. I want to have fun with the up and down game. 5'10" higher? 5'11"? 5'11" on the dot? Okay. That took a lot less time than I thought it would. That's just scary. Having a light bulb that's like, oh, it's on its own, and then it's shocking like that. It's just like, It just shocks me every time.
Oh.
Juicy, you short. I love one shot.
Yeah, I mean, most people that say, oh, they're tall are like 5'11".
Hmm. I'm one of those 6'6" type of people. You gotta be 6 foot tall, 6-inch dick, and 6-figure job. Ugh. 5'10" is definitely.
6-inch dick and 6-figure job.
Yeah, it's. For a while, people were posting on Tinder and other sites. I need a guy who's 6'6", 6 feet tall, 6-inch dick, 6-figure salary. Yelena short. I'm 5'6", Kitsu. I am not 5'3". I wouldn't mind being 5'3". In my mind, the shorter the better. The shorter you are, the less heavy you are. The easier it is for people to throw you.
That's pretty short.
Whoa, you're taller than Yulin? By a lot, Zai. I am compact and fun size.
Ah.
6'6". AL. Wasn't there someone that frequented here that was 4'11"? I'm trying to remember. I feel like Alzora is pretty small, but she doesn't frequent here. That's the first person I think of that's fucking tiny.
I thought Alan was 5'2".
Oh, a joke on Leaf? I think Leaf might... Oh, no, Leaf is pretty short. I was going to say I thought she was taller than me by an inch, too. I think she's like 5'4", actually. Leaf is pretty small. 6'6", a lot of people dying alone on Tinder. Yeah. There are two types of people in this world. The people who throw and the people who get eaten.
Of the middle number.
What? What did I do? Why am I getting robbed? No, don't do it.
It's highway robbery, literally.
I knew this was a bad part of town. The char areas aren't safe at all.
My gold is in my other pants.
Yeah, there's not much room in that pair of pants, is there? Those are pretty fucking tight.
Yeah.
As the founding fathers intended.
Oh.
So wait, can you like shoot a coin out and then shoot it? Or is the coin the bullet? Oh, okay, so it is the Oh shit, what's the game? It's unsomething. Guys, what's the game with the coin gun? I should know it. I know of the gun in Terraria. Cause I love it in Terraria. But it's not from Terraria. It's No, it's Killshot? No. Oh, I'm mind blanking on the sword.
Crab shoot?
No, it's like it's either like kill or break. but I'm just fucking flubbing it and, like, I can't think of the word.
Money shot?
No, it's a gun game that's a roguelike, I believe. And one of the guns in it, it's not even a roguelike, I'm just talking out my ass. Okay. I've never played the game. Ultra Kill.
Gunfire?
It's Ultra Kill. Pixel got it. No, in Ultra Kill, they've got this gun that you throw a coin up, and then you shoot the coin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Now I remember.
And then in Terraria, they were just like, that's fucking cool. We're gonna reference that and put it in our game. And that's where I learned about it. Ultra Kill.
I've only seen it once, and it looked like they just flicked the coin up and shot it.
Mm-hmm.
Or, like, the enemy shoots it because it distracts them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I haven't played the game. The closest thing to a shooter I play is Warframe. My aim is bad.
It's like, ooh, money, pew.
I'd play Ultra Kill and I'd be like, you fucking ready for this, bad guys? Ping! And I'd throw the coin up and I'd just fucking whiff it. And they'd be staring at me like, you fucking serious? And I'm like, just fucking kill me now. I'm sorry I wasted your time.
Money.
Yeah. You think it's in Gunfire too? I've kind of wanted to play
sure
Gunfire.
There was a money gun in Gunfire.
Gunfire is a game that looks like just fun with friends, and I'm like, oh, I kind of want it. So I think I wishlisted it, and I've been like looking for a big sale, but it's got the pink bunny, so I'm like, oh, that's the character I'd play.
Or it was a gun that used your money instead of bullets.
You've missed quite a lot of sales? Yeah, I'm sure it's been on sale multiple times. I don't get notified for sales. Every now and then there's a big summer sale, right? And everybody's like talking about it, so I'm like, oh, okay, let's go check them out. I also see a lot of like 10% and 20% sales for it. I'm like, we're gonna be cheaper than that. Actually, here's it. Store. No, wish list. I think I got it. I think I actually clicked on my wish list. Oh, it's not even on my wish list. Well, that makes it harder to catch sales. I'm bad at this.
Sale whenever it's a major update, anyway.
Yeah, and it looks like it's not in my library, so I missed what you said, Star. I'm sorry. I heard the sound and like didn't think about it until I tabbed back in.
It's the same with Deep Rock and a couple other games.
Deep Rock I actually have. That one's been fun. I mean, do you want Gunfire in your library? I don't know.
It's a fun game.
Like I don't
It's
particularly.
Not too expensive.
I don't particularly have any interest in Gunfire. I just want to like play it with some people, if that makes sense. It's just a co-op game that I'm like, oh, co-op game, that looks fun. I don't know. I don't want to say yes because then I don't want one of you freaks to buy it for me. I know how this goes. There are people that you can't say yes to questions like that around them. Whoa.
Maybe one of those people that you just can't say no.
Yeah, I've played Deep Rock. I played it with Full very recently.
Deep Rock's a good one.
Play it with you and Smug. I suck at it, and Smug is a monster at it. Here's one thing, Space. If I were to get Gunfire and not play it with Foss, he might actually be mad at me. Because he's told me to buy it for like 2 years now. And if I got it and played it with you and Smug, he'd be like, what the fuck, you? Hi, Sarah's. Rock and Stone.
Space Phase Rock and Stone.
Space, I feel like there's so many games that you like that I've literally watched Foss play, and then I talk about them, and you're like, what the fuck? I want to play that game with him. Wow, where's your high? Zai, you got a high like right when you came in. In fact, I remember specifically giving you your high when I was planking. That's it, you're unfollowing. No, please don't. I don't want you to go. Me, the absolute worst person for guilt tripping my friends and like making them think they made me feel bad. Also me when people does it like even mildly to it. No, please, not like this. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Foss never plays with you. And you live in a city. You live in a city? Foss is very...
Most things.
Is that a metal pipe? Don't hit Hunt!
Oh shit.
Foss.
Okay, I can take it.
Foss is weird. He, like, absolutely wants people to play games with him. But he doesn't always reach out with stuff. But if you go to his stream, he will totally be like, play this with me now. How am I, Saris? I'm great. I'm great. I didn't get as much stuff done yesterday as I would have liked.
Fucking timed to a kitchen chair a game to play stuff.
Yeah, Foss can be like that. Let's all get Deep Rock Galactic and play easy 4 players. I'm not entirely against that. Here's the thing, the last time I played Deep Rock, it was with Full, Tal, and Apple. And Onaran Plains, oh god, we got a long one. Shit! The More Players mod, and have 999 players. God damn. The last time I played Deep Rock, Tal was a scout-only player. Apple played a little bit of everything. And Full played Driller. And so I was like, oh, well, we've already got a scout. So we'll play Soldier. That way we've got it balanced out, right? I hated the fucking Gunner. I think I said Soldier. I did not have fun playing the Gunner.
Really?
It felt like the machine gun did nothing. And it felt like for the actual utility I bring to the team, it just felt like it wasn't there.
Yeah.
So, like, by the end...
Out, it doesn't doing anything much.
Yeah. I've seen Sis play and them do a lot. And so I know it gets there. But it was just like, I could just play a scout and instantly be useful. Because what I like to do is, I don't really like the gunplay of Deep Rock. I just want to go do the objective. So, like, fucking put a platform under that thing to dig on the ceiling, I'm fucking there already. I wouldn't mind being the gunner of the group. Hell yeah. I don't know how serious this plans for
Okay, I only play
Deep Rock is, but we'll see, we'll see. Yeah, I am 100% just in my element as a scout in Deep
Maybe a
Rock. That
little
just
gorilla.
feels right to me. I'll be the sit around and get carried one of the group. Nuh-uh, Zai, that'll be me. Speaking of more players, Stardew Valley, Concerned Ape, the guy who made Stardew Valley. Is that a frying pan? Please don't break my kneecaps with that. Stop hitting Hunt!
Please break my kneecaps with that.
No! Stardew Valley. They released patch notes for, a patch coming up, and they're like, we're gonna give winter outfits to the villagers, we're gonna have a shit ton more dialogue, new recipes, and the game is going to support 8 players. Whoa! Naturally 8 player support? Fuck yeah. That shit sounds
That's a
so
lot
fun.
of players.
Yeah, I mean, there's mods to like already do 99, but a Stardew Valley run is something I actually want to do with people. I mean, there's a lot of games that I want to do a run of that I'm fucking
99 seems
talking about for 3 years. Sounds hectic. Very much so. Here's the thing.
Yes.
With Stardew multiplayer, I feel like you really need to run the mod that like freezes time anytime somebody's in a cutscene or talking to somebody or doing fishing. And it makes the days take way longer, but like, fuck it. You're all gonna run out of energy at some point. That shit is so obnoxious when you start the day with a cutscene, but one of your friends didn't. And so you wake up and it's like, oh, it's 1 p.m. Great. You've never played it, but you have it? Go play it solo player's eye to like familiarize yourself with the systems. If you're ever just bored, that shit just starts eating away your time so fast. I was going to play it with friends, and I was like, I'm going to play it solo to like learn how the game works. And I found myself just playing it for a month straight. And this was really funny. I kept getting DMs from people that were like, do you have a girlfriend now? Or is it a boyfriend? Are you with somebody? And I was like, what? No. And they were like, but you're playing Stardew. If you see your bro playing Stardew Valley a lot, it means they got a girlfriend. I was like, what the fuck? No. I'm playing it solo. And then they were all like, oh, that's fucking sad, dude. And I was like, what the fuck? I'm just having fun playing a game. Fuck you.
Playing Stardew alone?
It was so like, man, come on. L friend. Here's the thing, Kitsu. It was like 5 people. It wasn't just one person. There was literally 5 people that messaged me like, did you get a girlfriend? No. But you're playing Stardew. Apparently it's like a running thing, Kitsu, that like if you see your friend playing Stardew, it's because they got a girlfriend and that's a game they can play with their girlfriend. So like I think a lot of them were just memeing about it. But I didn't even know about the meme beforehand. I need a drink.
I mean, I have seen it happen. Kind of a meme and kind of not.
It's one of those memes that there's truth in it.
Yeah.
Well,
There's always some truth to everything.
I've done 2 Stardew playthroughs. The first was solo, and I went real sweaty and got pretty far in the game. The second one was with Den, who's the stretchy ears person that's been on stream a few times. And that was just like, I only see Den if I'm hanging out with Sis and Casey. And so it was like, hey, I want to be friends with you too and not just like, we only see each other around others. Do you want to play this together? And so we played that for like 20, 25 hours. The one that impaled me, yes. And so I played a bunch of Stardew with her. And then somebody was like, "Are you two dating?" And it was like, "No, we're just playing Stardew." We lost him, boys. He's playing Stardew. God, I wish I was playing Stardew. I was talking about playing Stardew Expanded with Ico, Leaf, Zuvi, and Fausto. But then our schedules just all fell apart and it didn't happen. Me when I started playing VR chat with your ex. Yeah. Got like 20 DMs that day. Yeah. That's how we treat our bros. We just sabotage their relationships. There's a... For anybody that's watched Jujutsu Kaisen, there's a great scene of any time Megumi is talking to a girl, Gojo, Itadori, and I'm forgetting the girl's name, do everything they can to sabotage it. That's a scary... Is that like a hammer? I feel like that's a hammer. What? What is that? Stop hitting Hunt! They did nothing wrong but be cute, which isn't something wrong. Have I played Cyberpunk? I haven't played Cyberpunk 1.0 series. I've watched a lot of people play it. I didn't really have much of a desire to play it myself. However, people want walking videos of it, so I'm probably going to get it at some point. Do it.
It's this game that's pretty damn good for walking.
Yeah. There's like 4 games I want to make walking videos of first, because it'll be super easy to make walking videos of them. And I'm familiar with them. I don't have to level up a character. I don't have to learn the game. And so we've been making videos of 2 of those so far. After I make a bunch of videos for those 4 games, then it's like, yeah, it's series. I make these all myself. There's a link in the About section that goes to the channel. These are me. Yeah. Actually, Sarah's, oh my god. For day 69, it was the funny sex number, right? And so we had to do something special for the funny sex number. So what we did is we went to a beach and we were walking like this. And we were walking through like IRL beaches on YouTube. I was taking like other people's walking videos. And Sarah's, I shit you not, the first video that we're walking to. Well, okay, I found 3 videos. The first video I found was somebody talking the whole time. What up, everybody? We're walking in Daytona Beach. It's a beautiful day. And I'm like, okay, I don't want this guy fucking talking the whole time. Jeez, get out of here. The second video I found was this guy walking for 5 minutes down the beach and then, like, cutting. And then he would do the exact same walk the next day. So it was literally, like, for an hour, just walking down the same 5 minutes of the same stretch of beach over and over and over. And it was like, I don't understand why he's doing this. This fucking sucks. And then, here's the best part, Sarah's. After an hour, he decides to mix it up a little bit. He leaves this section of beach, and we go find a different beach, right? We go and find a fucking nudist beach. So I'm walking along, and suddenly there's naked grandpas and grandmas all over my screen. I'm like, was that girl naked? What the fuck? It's a nudist beach. And so, like, I closed the YouTube video as fast as I could. But like, what the fuck? And so, I had that on Twitch. The third video was a beach. The third video was a beach in Hawaii. And there was, like, nobody on the beach. It was just, like, these just completely open, just completely, like, nobody on the beach videos. However, the guy making these videos had different audio. He didn't have the original audio from him walking on the beach. It was just, like, generic wave sounds, completely mismatching the waves that we're seeing.
Is that why it was so loud?
Yes. And he wanted to make the video longer, so he slowed it down to like 0.5 speed. So instead of like walking naturally, we're like slow motion walking. And you'd see people like every now and then run by in front of him, and they'd be like, whoa. And it was like, what is this? Also, he would cut every 5 minutes. It was like he needed to clear his throat every 5 minutes or something, and he would do a whole cut, even though we didn't have the original audio. So it would be like he'd walk for 5 minutes, and then it would just fade to wherever he was walking, but like 5 feet behind or ahead of where he was. And there was 0 point for these transitions. There was absolutely no reason for them whatsoever. And also, directly in the middle of this video, he just looks out at the ocean for a minute. He just stopped walking. He was like, we're just going to look directly out at the ocean. This may as well be a camera picture, but you can see the waves are moving. We're just staring straight out at the ocean. All right, now we're back to walking, and it was just like, I don't understand the logic of any of these decisions these people making these walking videos are doing. I do not understand. I do not fathom. I do not comprehend. Why are they doing this? I was losing my shit. It was fun having my shirt off for a day. It has made me decide we're going to make beach videos for video games. So I needed to go do all the beaches in World of Warcraft, and then Final Fantasy, and then any other game I can do beaches in. But yeah, I was losing my shit on day 69. Final Flowers.
Some people do.
So yeah, there's tons of walking videos out there. It doesn't seem like there's too many of like walking on beaches. The ones that are there of walking on beaches, they just suck. Okay, their artistic integrity fucking blows. They're not good. I said it. So yeah, that's how day 69 went.
That was actually sick.
Oh yeah, I'd forgotten Onaran Plains was where I decided I always want to do day videos. This sky looks pretty, but I felt like the sky was much prettier with daytime. Although this right here is like, oh, that's actually really pretty. That's eventful. Sarah's, I lost my shit when it was suddenly a nudist beach. And like I went back, and it was like a minute of just me not seeing naked people and just walking. And then there was a lady who just, you know, was standing next to her husband. Both of them were naked, and you could like clearly see, oh, we're just full on naked. That's an ass right there. If you really want to see it, Sarah's, there is the VOD on YouTube. I do have a link down below to my VODs channel for YouTube. So if you want to see my reaction to Nudist Beach, you can. If you also want to see some grandma titties, you can.
Ooh, I don't know 10.
You're good. Yeah, no, it was a great time, Saris. I liked having my shirt off. That was really nice. You don't need that imagery?
The stuff of nightmares.
It wasn't that bad. Hi, Starbucks, not Starbucks. That's not a mental image I want. So it wasn't that bad, right? It wasn't like everybody was fucking hairy and disfigured like a corpse and looked like leather skin. It wasn't that bad.
Ugh.
They were like, you know, natural human shapes, maybe like not sculpted to be like a fucking model, right? Like, for most of the people
Some
I
of them
saw,
looked like beef jerky.
one or two of them did. For most of the people I saw, if that was my partner at 60, I'd be like, God, you're so fucking hot. Ah. How many miles are we at? We're at 4 miles. I think... Oh, jeez. I think we're going to get to the end of this section before 5. Which means we're going to go into the second section of the video, which is really long. And
6 more to go.
We're probably going to be over 6 miles. It is not 6 more to go. We're not going 10 miles. It's not a mental image you want. I don't know. I used to think about, like, seeing your grandma naked and, like, seeing old people naked and be like, oh, that's the fucking worst. But yesterday I was like, this isn't that bad. I don't want to go see it. Like, I'm not going to go, like, starting to find nudist beach videos to be like, oh, look at these fucking old people. Oh. But I was like, I'm not traumatized like I expected to be. Nightmare. I don't know. I've started to, like, see beauty in age. Because, like, the fucking perfect, 23-year-old body, whatever. That's nice. That's great. But when you start to see, like, how life has affected somebody, you start to get, like, an appreciation for that. When you start to see people that, like, you can see how life has affected their, like, the shape of their body. So, like, a trucker. If you see somebody who has more wrinkles on the left side of their face than on the right, you know that they've done a lot of long-distance trucking. Because they get more sun on the left side of their face than their right. And when you start to see things and you're like, oh, I can see your life experiences reflected in your body. I don't know, there's something, like, kind of beautiful in it. Does that make sense to anybody? Is everybody just looking at me like, what the fuck are you talking about?
The fuck are you talking? Yeah, I get it.
I met my great aunt a couple years ago. She has since passed away. But when I met her, she was 95 years old. And she was still working at a tree nursery. And I remember it was like, I was like, oh my god, she's still working at 95. That's insane. But I remember, like, I shook her hand. Hi, West. You don't need to be sorry. Got detention? Fuck your teacher.
What?
I shook her hand. And if anybody remembers the Harry Potter movies with the, like, Elder Wizard Wand or whatever, that's like, it's a thin wand, but it has, like, these knots in it. Her fingers kind of looked like that.
The bony one?
Yeah, and even more specifically, all of her fingers bent at, like, a 45-degree angle. So there was the first section of her finger, then the second, so this first section of her finger, and then, like, a really bulbous knuckle part. Then the middle section of her finger, and then a kind of bulbous knuckle part. And then the fingertip went off at a 45-degree angle.
Hands.
And I was like, oh my god, these hands are disgusting. And then, like, 5 minutes later, I saw her grab her cane. And her hand just fit so perfectly into the handle. And I realized she had had this cane for like 30 years. And just in grabbing it so much and holding it for that many years, her hand had kind of like carved her hand shape into the cane handle. It used to be like just a solid like cane tip, or I guess cane handle. And now it was like literally
It's
her
probably the
hand
opposite
shape.
way too.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, also the cane had shaped her hand, and it pushed her fingertips at that angle. And so like once I saw, oh, her hand shape is literally like that because she has had this cane for 30 years. I was suddenly just like, I'm not grossed out by her hands anymore. And I actually think that's really fucking cool. Now that I understand it. This cane of hers was literally older than me. And so I felt like once you have an experience like that, you start to appreciate age, beauty in age. Now there's some limitations, right? I don't know that I'll ever find somebody who's old and has like leathery looking skin. I don't know if I'll ever find that attractive, right? I just maybe. Your teacher didn't do anything. She is nice. You ain't gonna lie, you deserve that detention. Alright, were you like mouthing off in class or what? I want to know what you
The only
did,
time
West.
I've gotten detention is when the whole class had to stay back.
I got detention a lot. Now, I was always a good kid, and I was often the teacher's
Just
pet.
like
But
5 kids were
go ahead.
fucking around.
Your teacher caught you in a scrap? Oh my goodness, West. You can't be getting in fights at school. Alright, now I'm gonna ask you a question.
Yeah, fighting.
Did you win?
You better win.
No, so I was always like the good kid. I never got detention. I was often a teacher's pet. In 6th grade, though, my best friend was literally like the school delinquent. And so just by association, I got in detention a lot. I was in detention like 25 times in 6th grade. And 23 of those times was just I didn't tell Bo to stop. Some cunt told your sister she was a fatherless virgin. So I may or may not broke their arm. I hope he broke their arm. Just fucking... What was I gonna say? I'm mind blanking. I'm gonna get a drink. So, after stream, we're gonna be doing some cooking. I'm gonna be trying to make that meal in the pressure cooker. So apparently ground beef in a pressure cooker is super easy. You get the little like metal stand thing that you put in a pressure cooker. You put some water at the bottom. And then you put just the slab of ground beef on the metal tray. And then you just set it for like manual 25 minutes. And that cooks it like perfectly. And all the grease is drained out at the bottom. Which is like, oh. Well, that seems fucking easy. And so, we're going to try and do that. You're a nice person, but you can't fuck with your family? Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Rain. It is not going to be a cooking stream. It's not even going to be cooking. I'm going to be putting in a pressure cooker and pressing the button, do this for me.
How much prep work is involved?
Literally none. I literally put a block of meat in the pressure cooker, and I hit 25 minutes. And then I take that out,
Nice.
And then I cook rice. And then it's done. Today is a laundry kind of day for you? Yeah, like a block of ground beef. You know when you go to the store and you get the little thing of ground beef? It's just a block of ground beef.
Oh.
A block, though? Yes, it's literally a block. It's like 1 pound of ground beef. In block shape.
I mean, if you shape it into a block.
With like 90-degree angles? I mean, so if you look at it from the top down, yeah, 90-degree angles, kind of rounded corners. It'll be a little flat, but yeah. Pre-packaged ground beef. Alright. We're at 4.5. This is going to take us to 6. Can you use it in a sentence? Which word am I using in a sentence? Am I using block? Alright, Zai. When talking about ground beef, you sound like a blockhead. Fucking got him. It is always a tube for you? Oh. What the?
A tube of ground beef?
Yeah, that's right. Get got, Zai. Didn't see that one coming, did ya? Look at these water elementals. The water ones are so vibrant and pretty. And then the steam ones are like, lol, you ain't got no color. Not all water elementals are created equal.
Which ones are the steam ones?
The grayscale ones.
Angie.
They certainly look angy. These guys are actually pretty chill. I think if I unstealth, they wouldn't attack me. This section is like 50 minutes, by the way. So, I think it'll be like 50 minutes to an hour until we finish. I don't know why. They built these big fucking like statues of this bird everywhere in the zone. There's like 5 of these giant ass statues. Even the bad guys that don't like that bird have a statue of that bird in their camp.
Stole it.
That'd be a pretty fucking big thing to steal. It's probably like 500 tons or something ridiculous. It's literally just a giant rock the size of a mountain. Oh boy. There's a quest in this little town here where this girl's like, they don't let me leave town, help me leave town. Literally place these fucking bombs around the village to create a distraction so I can leave. And you're like, yeah, okay, I'll do that for you. So you place...
Bomb the place to make it distraction.
Technically, they're air totems. They're not bombs that are like killing people, but... You set these air totems and everybody's like, oh my god, we're under attack, defend the place. You help the girl escape and she's like, look, let's feed the hippos. So you feed the hippos. And then she's like, I'm gonna show you my friend. He's really cool, but you can't tell anybody, okay? And so you go meet her friend and it's a thunder lizard. And you're like, hey, these are dangerous. And she's like, I know, but he's nice to me. And then she gets kidnapped by centaurs from a rival clan. And her dad comes up, talking to you through like a little spirit companion, one of the birds. And he's just like, really? You helped my daughter escape and she immediately got kidnapped? Also there, this mountain right here, there's a giant stone statue of that bird at the top of it. And And so you're like, yeah, I helped your daughter escape, and she immediately got kidnapped. I guess I should go save her. So you go save her, and it's just a weird quest.
Bird.
It's very much an example of, like, your character just does whatever people tell them. Because I feel like most people be like, yeah, I'm not going to place these fucking wind totems around the village so that you can go have fun. It sucks that your dad doesn't let you go out and play, but there's a reason for that? It's Thursday, right? What do I need to do today? I need cooking. I need to do another video. I actually recorded a video last night, but it was too late to like actually do the editing. And as per usual, I forgot the thumbnail for it, and I was like, I'm not getting back on to make a thumbnail. But I was recording Suramar yesterday, which anybody that played Legion... Kitsu, are you still here? Suramar is the fucking best zone of Legion. I'd forgotten about this when thinking about it, but then I was like, oh shit, I gotta do this one still. Suramar is so pretty. That video I think will be kind of long. Duck walk. Yeah. My legs are getting tired. We have 5 miles, we're at 4.7, so we're almost there. Hey, there's actually ducks up there. I don't know if anybody saw it, but there was like a formation of 3 ducks. There's 3 more. Or 2? Dragonflight was a big expansion because they added ducks. There haven't been ducks in World of Warcraft until this expansion. That's crazy. I need a drink. Okay. I got to play Baldur's Gate yesterday. It had been like a week. We thought we were going to get in the city. We did not get in the city. Hi, non-dairy. We just got close to the city. We did like 2, maybe 3 fights, found weird shit. I can't really talk about it because it's Act 3, and I feel like most people just that are playing Baldur's Gate are not at Act 3 yet. But yeah, I got to do that yesterday. I was raging a lot less because my build was actually working and there wasn't any shenanigans going on. I was throwing spears and they were coming back to me. Good time. I really like these clouds. Just the whole, like, little wispy woo part that's just like, woo! Looks cool to me. I'm hungry. I want to eat. I want to cook that meal. Oh god, we're so far away from ending. I'm also probably just not going to end as soon as I finish walking because I like fucking laying down in the beanbag and talking to people. We'll get there. We'll get there. Trying to think if any big news happened yesterday. I saw some stuff about the government shutdown. For anyone that doesn't know, the US is facing a government shutdown come October because Congress can't get their shit together. And so VR chat was designed for beanbags. It really was. Oh my god, non-dairy, it really was. But there's been an update. Both sides, the right and the left, are considering a bipartisan bill that would extend all the funding for stuff until like November 15th. So it would give them a month and a half to like really work out the budget that they need to. And so it's like, okay, cool. If everybody comes together, this is a great thing. And then there's this fucker named Rand Paul who's like, nope, I will do everything I can to stop this. And for it to be like speed tracked, literally every senator has to vote yes on it. And if it doesn't get a yes from every senator, then it has to go through the normal process, at which point it'll take a month anyway, so it doesn't really help anything. And so it's like, oh, cool. They can't really come to an agreement, but they can at least, like, buy some time so that all the workers get paid. And then this one guy is just like, not on my watch. Fuck workers. It's like, dude. Okay. Alright. Our government's the best.
West is the best.
West is pretty great. US. So yeah, that's the situation with the government shutdown. It's kind of crazy. What else is there? I feel like I looked stuff up yesterday and I can't remember any of it. Actually, the only thing I really watched is a video comparing Classic WoW to Retail WoW. Oh! I mentioned it briefly earlier. Chris Metzen is coming back to WoW. And everybody's like, yo, Pog, WoW was at its best when that guy was there. Turns out, the reason he's coming back to WoW is so that they can also give us the news that they're laying off hundreds of employees at Blizzard. So it's kind of like, hey, let's give him Chris Metzen,
Yeah.
so that we can kind of overshadow, we just fired 1,000 employees. Really? Okay. You cannot have nice shit at Blizzard. With Blizzard, you just cannot have nice shit. Anytime there's good news, it's like, all right, well, what's the drawback? What's the cost? What is the bad news that you're gonna show us the next day? And I'd forgotten. I saw Chris Metzen and I was like, okay, all right, this could be good. And I just completely forgot. Nope, you can't do that with Blizzard. You gotta be ready for the 1-2. Because you never just get good news. Drops Diablo Immortal. Non-dairy. Diablo 4 is like hard struggling. It's like got a 90% player drop off or something obscene. That's really, really bad. And Diablo Immortal has exceeded all expectations by millions.
Sucks.
Like, as much as we all hate Diablo Immortal, it is making them so much money right now. It might be their top earner. Which is like, really? Are you fucking kidding me? As much as we, like, hate games like that, and we want, like, the best games that are consumer friendly, we fucking suck at voting with our wallets. Because Diablo Immortal made so much money. It has blown Diablo 4 out of the water. And it's like, okay, well, we can say Diablo Immortal sucks and, you know, make Diablo 4 better. But as a company, they're just going to look at it and be like, well, Diablo 4 made this much, and Diablo Immortal made this much. Right, so we're making Diablo Immortal 2. And it's just like, man, I hate being a gamer sometimes. I hate this.
Excuse me.
Did Asmongold get sponsored to pay Diablo Immortal? The whole Asmongold's whole idea with Diablo Immortal was, I'm gonna play it and like do all the rolling so you don't have to. Now, obviously, that's not gonna work on everybody, and so people are gonna be like, "This is great, I'm gonna do it too." But definitely, I know Asmongold was
Immortal or 4.
I know Asmongold was definitely like, I'm gonna spend $10,000 on it so you see what it's like and don't go do it yourself. Now, that's just a nice little notion. He spent buckets of money to progress in that game. I know he spent like $10,000. I think that's what he spent. Literally one guy on Diablo Immortal. Yeah, there's some people that have spent like $1 million on Diablo Immortal. Like 500,000, 940,000, just an obscene amount. You bought a Parmigiano Reggiano. What the fuck are... I don't know these words. But I don't have a grater. Don't open injecting on stream. You didn't cut yourself, did you, Zuby? If I open injecting off stream, am I gonna see blood? If I see blood in injecting, Zuby, and it's like you cut yourself on your cutting board, I'm kicking you out of that group chat. Hi, Winter. Someone just sent straight up porn. So, hi, good morning, are you?
Why are you injecting cheese?
Oh. Well, I'm fucking down with that. Hell yeah. I typically don't open Discord on stream. I can see that I have 3 notifications. And I always get curious. I'm like, oh, I want to go check them, but... So it looks like something around 10 top streamers spent over 100,000 on Immortal, while something like 12 spent 10k, and there are many more. I love how Zuby just name drops every time. Dude, Winter, he's the fucking worst for it. I love Zuby, but he has 0 discretion. And typically I'm the bad one, right? Like, we're talking about drama in BR chat, where it's like, oh, this guy, you know, embezzled donations. I'm like, that sounds like a hazardous situation. And Leaf will be like, oh my god, you can't do that. Zuby will just be like, you're talking about Hazard, right? Hazard VR? The blue bunny with the orange, with the red tinted glasses, Hazard? You typically want to have discretion with that stuff, Zuby. With something like sharing porn, not everybody wants the world to know they're out there sharing porn with people. So, like, if somebody sent you a lewd thing, it's not porn, it's a game. You pretty much called it porn earlier. You don't get to fucking be pedantic with that after you called it porn. I guess Winter called it porn. You definitely implied that it was. It's not. Anyway. I mean, you can tell people I send stuff like that. Because I enjoy that public image of me, right? But that's also because I'm like, hey, you have full permission to talk about me in that way. Most people, Senthai, most people are like, oh, I'm sending this kind of like naughty thing to someone. And then when others are like, yo, I checked this out, I got this naughty thing, they're already shy about sending it in the first place. It's just something you need to know about people. With drama, so like talking about Hazard, that one's a little dicey, because like, despite how awful Hazard was, there's still people that liked Hazard. There's still people that would like defend him and be like, oh, it's a tough world, he did what he had to do to pay his bills. I really liked it. So if Leaf started talking about Hazard, and I show up and I was like, fuck Hazard, fuck anybody that defends him, this guy's awful, there might be like 5 or 10 viewers that stop watching her because they liked Hazard and they don't want to hear this. It wasn't possible, it was me. And so, that's typically why you have discretion with stuff like that. That's an example. It's more appropriate to do in your own channel. So now that I'm streaming, I talk about these shits all the time. And I'm kind of like, if somebody liked Hazard VR and they stopped watching me because I talk shit on Hazard, good, fuck them. That's kind of my take on it. That being said, if it was someone I really, really liked, Like, if Hunt was like, hey, I really liked Hazard, and I don't really appreciate you talking about them that way. They were my friends, so I'm going to go. I'd feel bad about that. But I don't think Hunt likes Hazard. Zooey sends this stuff all the time. Oh my god.
No.
My treadmill is squeaking a lot. You don't like people talking bad about Fausto? I don't think I talk bad about him too much. I think Fausto's weird. I think everybody's weird.
Huge.
I want a drink. Yes, Star. I think everyone's weird. I think you're weird. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I hear things about Euland all the time. Good. I want people talking about me. That's my jam. I love how your model looks like it's picking up a huge cup of sipping from it. Basically. I don't want people, like, talking bad about me. I would love the idea of people just talking about me in general, either in a jokingly teasing way or, like, an affectionate way. You know, I wouldn't want people to be like, can you believe this Euland piece of shit? Oh my god. Yeah, he was talking, like, mad shit on his stream. I wish he'd just shut up. If people were talking about me like that, I'd be like, oh, I don't know what I did, sorry, but, There's gonna be people like that. There's people that don't like me. Everyone in or out of this stream is weird. And Cookie says hi to you as well. Hi, Cookie. Hi, Happy the Dragon. Talking dirty about Euland? That I would be down for. Two people just discussing, oh my god, fucking pin Euland down raw. Hell yeah. Lol. Yeah, Winter, I've got a, what is the brand? Zulu? It's a 32-ounce Zulu water canteen. It has a straw. And it's super insulated, so even though we've been walking for 2.5 hours, it's still cold. It was actually a huge container? Yeah, no, it's a 32-ounce big-ass container. This is like literally me holding it with my hands. I don't know if you heard that slam. I didn't mute to take a sip there. I just kind of like took a quick sip and then thunk. You did? Hell yeah. Casually flicking between you and Lofam? Hell yeah, Wes. Euland's aggressive submissiveness.
So
True. True. See, here, there's that mountain I was talking about earlier. There's that mountain with the big bird statue at the top. I have so many questions. Question number 1. How the fuck did they get a bird statue to the top? Did they carve it up there? Did they carve out the stuff around it? Oh. Hi, Jewel. Wait, Jewel?
yeah, it's the mountain.
Jewel, today's Thursday. Hi, pricks. Welcome. Welcome to the walk. Jewel is expanding her stream schedule. You think they carved the mountain to have a bird? Okay, here's question 2, Winter. They Or a bunch of centaurs? How the fuck did horse people get to the top of a mountain? You were doing a test stream? I see. It was the birds slowly picking away at the mountain? Oh my god. Yeah,
The mountain goats.
they're not mountain goats, they're horses. She needed to sleep? Yeah.
Same applies.
Yeah, I know she's got the late night work schedule. And then she'll come in here and be like, "Sup, Yulin? Good night, Yulin." Skyrim horses. Hi, Senro. Hi, Private Jerry. I guess there's Skyrim horse people. And they carved a giant bird at the top of their mountain. Yes, hi and good night. Sleep well, Jewel. Enjoy your little trash can house in that club. That was cute. I saw that and I was like, oh, I kind of wish I had like a little trash can dwelling like that somewhere. I need a drink again. Club J? I see. Am I ready for hardcore competitive CS2, Ewan? No. I've never played CSGO. So I'm probably not going to play CS2. Oh, here's something really funny. The co-founder for Counter-Strike. I know, I've never played Counter-Strike. The co-founder for Counter-Strike is a very firm believer that gamers are stupid. They're just dumb people. And so, Counter-Strike would be out, and people would be complaining, and they're like...
And they are.
And they're like, the lag is so bad, fix it, what did you do with this last patch? For the modder for Valve? I don't know, the co-founder for Counter-Strike. I'm assuming Valve. And so what this guy told his developers, his technicians, is like, the screen that shows everybody's ping, just add a negative 50 to that number. So if somebody has 100 ping, make it say 50. If somebody has 70 ping, make it say 20. And so they did. They didn't change anything functionally. They just, reduced ping. And everybody's like, it's so much better. The game is so clean and smooth now. What did you do? And this guy is just like, yeah, gamers are fucking stupid. Yeah, I don't know if it's the mod or the game. I would assume it's the game, Zuby, because this guy was like big president of a company, so I would assume the game. Just reduce the text on the scoreboard and people think they reinvented sliced bread. It was so funny. FPS gamers when they see ping greater than 100. It literally was just all in their head. They literally were like, it's so bad. Negative 50 to the number. It's so good. I really hope somebody saw that video and they were somebody that wrote on forums like 10 years ago, like, I don't know what you did with this patch, but it's so much better now. It's so clean. And they were just watching this 10 years later, just like, oh my god, he made a fucking idiot of me. That was me. He's talking about me. Oh my god. A gamer is joining.
He's gonna eat me. Oh my god.
They will probably not eat you, Hunt.
It's a movie quote.
You hear a cute hunt. Yeah, we've got Star Doppler and Hunting Fortune with us.
Hello, Sam.
And in a moment, we're going to have a third with us. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's what it is. All Abbeys are broken, so you're just using a public. Kitsu, there's actually a lot of good legacy models. Hi, Kitsu. That one's actually more than cute. But, like, have you ever gone through the recent avatars that are in their legacy and, like, just free section? Some of them are really good. Need to make my avatar already, heck? Do it, Zai. Do it. OMG, their model is adorable. Things not working.
He's always in a shop thing.
I really like Nate's model. That one and the fairy one, I really like from the free models.
Yeah.
I was using the fairy for like a 3 solid months. Oh my god, this treadmill is squeaking so much. Hi, Brown. We're getting toward the end. We're at 5.7. We're going to be over 6. All models are cute to me, but that one is... Yeah. Needs oil. It does. The thing is that, like, re-lubricating a treadmill is such a pain. I don't want to do it. I just don't want to do it. Oh my god. My legs are hurting. We didn't even have an incline today. I feel like I'm getting weak. Like, we go days without incline and I'm like, oh, my legs hurt at 5 miles. And then I'm just gonna be, like, destroyed when we do incline. You're judging me too hard. It hurts. You found the sit, so that works for now? Hell yeah. OVR isn't working? Oh, that's weird. I feel like OVR is typically pretty stable. Oh my goodness. We're almost there. We're like going down the mountain path to the Green Dragon, I guess, like, headquarters, den. I was like, uh-oh. A mute's getting hungry. They're gonna eat chat. Don't eat my heart. I don't think she actually wants to eat chat. I think she's just threatening chat now. Sen, how has your week been? Are you still in, like, the absolutely swamped, just working too much overtime phase? Oh, we'll just take the chainsaw out. Yeah. I'll bite your fingers.
What?
Is that just a mute thing? To just bite fingers? Winter's not really mute anymore. But they were for a long time. You don't really work overtime? Yeah, but I know like a week or two ago, Central, you were like swamped and working a lot. Yeah, I know, you're not mutant now. But you were for a while. The workloads come in waves? Yes, Sen. What I'm asking is it still at a high point of the wave? Are you still working a ton? Like what, 2 years? There's no way. There's no way it's been that long of a time. I feel like it's been this last year that you really start talking. Maybe like letting people hear a word or two before. It's a slowish week, but been busy relearning something. I see. Working overtime is shitty. Yeah, I wouldn't work overtime. I worked overtime once, and they found a way to cheat me out of the overtime. And so... what if it's like the fingers that makes them talk? Me, I dare you, I'll give you a heart attack. Actually had to redesign it too. That sounds like a lot of work. Oh, glug, 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 glug. Hell yeah. You started talking mid-2022? Yeah, Winter, you were mute for years. You work overtime on Wednesdays and Saturdays, but I could never do it other days. Working overtime is fine. If you're like, I want the money and I'm absolutely down to like make more money, sure. But like, unpaid overtime? Fuck that. Absolutely fuck that. Never in my life. But your energy levels have gone wonky since you started regular exercise, as it usually does. Are you not eating enough, Sen? Overtime is unpaid since you're salaried? I mean, so long as it comes with the understanding of, like, I'm gonna work 5 hours a day on slow weeks, fuck you. I wouldn't have a problem with that. I understand that's typically not how it goes. When, I was hourly when last I worked. And, if I worked more than 40, it'd be like, you're paying me overtime. If I'm not getting paid overtime, I'm fucking gone. Lurk. Rest well, juice. Didn't change what I eat, but appetite has decreased with the workouts? Really? I would have assumed you'd get hungrier. Spacefish, you know what I want? I want a game.
I would love for my appetite to decrease.
I want a game the way you play Vintage Story and 7 Days to Die. I want a group like that for starting. That's what I want, where it's like every Thursday, just 5 hours of Stardew. That sounds so fun. So far, weight has increased, which is always what happens to me at the start. I really want that, like, Concerned Ape patch to come out. And just have, like, 8 people.
Yeah, because when you start, everybody's just like, huh, what is going on? Save up.
What was crazy for me was when I started doing the treadmill streams, I instantly lost 10 pounds. I went from 205 to 195 in a week. And it wasn't even like I was doing that much. I was doing like 1 hour or 1 mile the first stream.
Different.
You're broken? Yeah. Yeah. Is that a Reaver avatar?
I'm broken too.
Damn. Gotta get you a treadmill. Apparently, an exercise bike would be better. You'll mess with your knees. Did you actually make portals? That's actually a yellow portal over there. You genuine... Do they work? Can you go through them? There's no way, right? There's no... Go through that portal right now. I want to see you pop out of the yellow one. I don't think it's going to work for us, but I think it's going to work for Star. But at the same time, like, there's no way. There's no way it works, right? It'll start falling off soon. Usually happens a few weeks after starting the routine. And interact with Cookie. Oh, it works, but I'm on open beta? Oh. Can you go through the portal? Like, if you stepped on the blue portal, are you going to come out of the yellow one? Okay, okay. I see, I see. You love your exercise bike? You'd marry it, no cap?
The blue portal's upright for me.
Hold on. Let me go swap versions. Will you be able to join us if you swap versions? Okay, okay. There's no way that works.
Shit, yeah.
I'm like, I want to see this. Holy shit. Oh my goodness.
Isn't the next version like 2022
Oh!
or something?
I didn't know that. Okay. Hi, Metal Sonic. Thank you for the follow. I did not know that Starbucks Coffin was... Okay. Okay, cool. That's good to know. Once you rejoin, it'll work? Okay. Yeah, I didn't know open beta people could play with people that weren't on the beta. I thought they, like, were literally kept separated.
It's not a network crash, so...
Mm-hmm. The current beta is live compatible? Oh, so it's not always. I see.
Yeah.
What are we at? 6.3 miles? 6.25 technically. I feel like we're going to be 6.4 by the time we end. Maybe 6.5. That feels like a stretch. Ow. The SDK update is nice that you don't have to run game mode in Unity to upload update avatars. Sure. I was using the beta to test if my frames were better due to the open beta using a newer version of Unity.
It's all in the build menu.
I see, I see. This is all stuff that I don't understand. And it does? They doubled? Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, really?
It's always nice to have more frames. What am I at for frames? Oh, that's the wrong button.
Well, guess I'll be waiting till full race.
Oh. I don't even remember where to check frames. I thought it was just you open your menu and see a number there. But now I'm like, I don't see a number there. Issue is a lot of features break since most avatars are made for live build, not the beta. Yeah. Looking through nose of headset, by the way. That's why I'm so look-uppy. Yeah. QC, you can do whatever you want. You're a strong, independent cat girl on VR chat.
I'm just admiring the scenery.
You have to turn that on through the options. You open your quick menu, and then go to the gear and scroll down until you see a pin, FPS, and ping button, Ewan. Advanced options. I see the debug.
I'm going to shrink.
Well, my foot definitely just hit the side of the treadmill. I was like, oh no, I'm falling off. Okay. I'm sitting around 45 FPS. That's what I get. My computer is probably starting to get it a little on the older side. It was like 2018. I bought an Oculus Rift. My old computer could not even slightly handle it. So then I bought a pre-built Origin PC. And it was pretty fucking snazzy then. It's probably just getting a little old now. It's usually avatars that tank your FPS. Your PC just feels old because it's meant for work, not gaming. Sag. The render distance feature is a blessing. My computer feels old because the fans are loud as fuck. Like, 6 months into buying the computer, one of the fans just got crazy loud. And honestly, I should replace it. It's an easy thing to replace. I just haven't. Hi, Aphid Doll. Thank you for following. We're at the end of our walk. We're going to end at the portal up here, because that's where transition is. We are not doing the whole video. Please, I'm crying. The back of your shirt is so cute. The first 3 weeks of walking, I was using a sample avatar that had a red cube on its head. And they started calling me a Moogle. And I was like, I'm not a Moogle. And then when I got this avatar, the person who does my model stuff put this Moogle on the shirt. Mine are only found when it starts because it's a fan, or loud when it starts because it's a fan that came with the case, and it's not balanced until it gets moving. You love it so much. Moogles are one of your favorite little guys from the FF series. I'm happy for you. I don't like Final Fantasy XIV Moogles. I do really like the Moogles from Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. Those Moogles were kick-ass. I think the ones in 14 are a little... not my favorite. Yeah. The ones in Tactics Advance were so cool. Alright. I want to see these portals. Aphid, I'm only going to show you this. I have a redeem that is, it's in like 20k. If somebody does it, I have this for the stream. But I'm only showing it to you. Nobody's redeemed it this stream. I can see a thing popping up at the portal.
I can hear things happening.
Are you able to take them, Star? Like, if you stepped on the yellow, would you pop out at the blue? Oh. Thank you, Aphid. Yeah, it's me on a treadmill, filtering out the world environment. We're gonna see what I normally see. Well, this is what I normally see, but I think a recent update broke player seats.
Again.
We've, oh my god, we're at 6.5 miles. 6.5 miles on the treadmill today. We're almost there. It's so close. It's right there. Very nice. Good job, Eland. Oh my gosh. You're new and you're already so nice to me. Woo. And then I need to click this. Bring this over. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Yeah, it doesn't seem to want to work. That's unfortunate. Another day. Once it's fixed, we'll see it. Alright, everybody. Hi, Gale. You know the drill. Look away. Don't look at me. Everybody turn around.
Gee.
It's embarrassing if you look. Are those on the street? Yeah, they're on street. My trackers just don't seem to be in the right place lately. But oh, this is a little off. Maybe it's because I'm at a weird place in my room.
Yeah.
There's no way they're actually that. Oh, I see. Okay. Oi! I'm glowing. Ow. Whoa, what is that doing to my model? That's funny. Your friend's avatar reminds you of a Heartless. They're so cute. And then they pull out a chainsaw. And then it's like, well, this is a little less cute. The knife is less cute also. I need to update the title. That's a thing I need to do. Where's my mouse? There it is. Slash set tile. Day. We're 71 of walking, right? Is it 71 or 72? I feel like it's 72. I'm gonna put 72 and somebody's gonna say the number in chat. Okay, 72 of walking. 6.5, was it 6.5? That's 6.6 actually. It's 71? Okay, thank you. .6 miles, and now we rest. Ow. You know what's funny? Update the title. I've only played like 20 hours of Minecraft, and whoa, what is happening? Okay, I was like fucking contortionist there. Minecraft VR sounds fun. I've only played like 20 hours of Minecraft. I don't think I even made a shield. I did not accomplish much in that 20 hours. All I did was hunt squids extremely inefficiently. Oh, I can't trigger it with my butt. I tried. We're going to a comfy world. I'm ready to lay down. Daddy Senpai's Avatar world? Good lord. What's a good world to go to? Let's go to Book Nook. Book Nook is really nice. Alright, you three. Portal. Can I go in my own portal? Hello? There we go. You're gonna catch a nap before I bake a cake and do my own exercise? Finally cool enough to where I'm not dying of heat stroke? Hell yeah, Aphid. Hope you sleep well. Hope you get a fantastic nap. Using weapons makes it easy bits. Played Minecraft VR for a bit with some friends. They gave up VR after the second day. You can't do that. Sleep mode. Oh, it's loud. This needs to be at a 25. Okay. Grab this and this. The shoes come off. Ah. Oh. I want to be by this light over here. Wait, actually, if I do it like this, I can like show off the lake. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay. You like to actually go mining, swinging your arm? Sentinel's a 10 of 10 cute nerd. Hell yeah. Hi. Whoa! Oh my god, that scared me. Star literally just pulled her head off. Thank you so much. I'll catch you next stream. I'm gonna rest up and hydrate. Have a wonderful rest of your day, you and chat. Yeah. I see it. Choo. Adorable. Oh. Tracking. My tracker might struggle here. We'll see. You can use the controller if you want to be lazy. I understand the novelty of like swinging arms to like mine and stuff. I could see it getting like boring after, not boring, but like tedious after a couple hours. Oh, I think Hunt crashed. Where is your body? I see the floating head. Oh, there it is. You don't mind it? I feel like it'd be fun for an hour or two, and then I'd be like, okay, give me a controller. Give me my mouse and keyboard. No, don't do it. I can't grab it for you. Maybe I can. I'm holding this, like, belt thing. I can't actually move it around. Admittedly, you like VR for the exploration expeditions, but for the grindy bits you play desktop? Yeah. Hilariously, I made a working mirror in that playthrough. Oh. I don't know what's going on with my stomach. It just, like, wants to go up, and I'm like, I should be in clear view of my... Oh, maybe I'm not because of my leg. Maybe that's what's blocking it. Oh, but I wanted to have my leg up. Whatever. Whatever. Explain 6 miles. Just mirroring the room and dividing it with a window. You're over there, Kitsu. You can come over here if you want. I actually didn't get a good look at your avatar yet because I was walking. You're trying to get OVR to work? I see. I always struggle with excess overlay, Kitsu. That's the thing to, like, see windows while I'm in VR. Okay, Senril, hope the meeting goes fast. And excess overlay always freezes on me. And to make it worse, Kitsu, I can't restart excess overlay without closing Steam VR. I need to go find the setting to, like, disconnect the two. But if excess overlay freezes, I'm kind of just like, well, guess I'm fucked. This is the avatar I think of when I see Star. You're just trying to get the play space moving to work? Day 71. Yeah. Hi. Oh god. Remind me how to say your name, because I'm looking at it and I want to say quiet, but that's an O. And I'm like, I don't know how to say this. Just say quiet? Okay. Or just try it? I want to say like oui, like the French word. So like wheaty, but I'm like, that's... I feel like I'm just way out of left field now. Oui? I don't remember excess overlay being so problematic before, but then I opened it last week and it was being finicky. Close enough? Okay, we're gonna go with ooey. Does everyone in this chat stream? A lot of them do, Wes. Part of VR chat streamers is that, like, it's such a social game and it's very easy to stream. So, Spacefish streams. Senril streams. I don't think Kitsu does. I don't know if ooey does. I think Non-Dairy streams. I don't think I've caught a stream of theirs, but I remember seeing they had like 150 followers, and I was like, oh. I don't think Winter streams. But I wouldn't be surprised if Winter has done a few sneaky streams before. Give it a couple months? Oh no. Oh shit. You don't like how most of the VR chat streamers stream, so I don't stream? Yeah, so you definitely like gotta do it your way, right? Well, what the? What is happening? My tracking is being so weird. You used to stream but gave up because work started getting longer and shit, so then your thingy broke, so your account was gone. Oh, you joke. Leaf keeps hyping me upstream though. Yeah, so it's definitely like you gotta stream your way. Okay, this tracking is bugging me, and I think if I like change sides, it'll fix. There we go. Got it. Okay. Is that better tracking? That is. It's not being weird now. Yeah, Leaf and Aika were also like, Eula needs to stream someday. And I was like, I give these two a lot of ideas that are kind of crazy, but I don't think I would ever actually do any crazy ideas like that. Yeah, those two absolutely hype up their friends to stream. With VR chat streamers, it's different for everybody, right? There's a lot of people that they do world exploration or game worlds, and that's their content. There's a lot of people who like the streamer lobbies and, you know, talking to people the whole time. My stream, I kind of base my stream on two friends of mine that I look up to. The first is Fusty Lugs, who does Just Dance streams. And she would stream for hours doing Just Dance, and it was like, you know, she has to be so incredibly fit. And then I also took a lot of inspiration from O-Girls, who she essentially does just chatting streams. A lot of her VR chat streams would just be her in a comfy world like this, just sitting there talking to chat, and a lot of her friends would just come in and hang out with her. And so sometimes it was like her just talking to chat alone. Sometimes it was her talking to chat while she has a bunch of her friends around her. And then sometimes it was like she was talking to her friends and they were having a conversation, and chat was like just kind of getting to listen, but getting less attention at that time. And so I really like that aspect of O-Girl streams. And I've taken heavy inspiration from that during the walk parts and the just chilling part after the walk. You absolutely have to do it your way. VR chat is hard to fake for me, so you seriously just have to be you. There's some people that are real good at faking it, unfortunately. I don't know if that's unfortunately, because like streaming isn't about like being friends with the streamer. I feel like everybody here is my friend, but you know, for a lot of people it is a performance. It's an entertainment, and they're playing a character, right? I've known a number of VR chat streamers who they're great on stream, and then off stream they're just a different person. It's actually why you spend most of the time just dancing or talking with chat. Hell yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of people who they are in character when they stream. They are playing a role. And then there's a lot of other people who are just incapable of that. And when they're on stream, they're just themselves. What I say I do? I'm pretty much myself, I feel like. I might try to be a little more energetic on stream, but off stream I'm gonna like typically be making the same jokes, saying the same things, acting the same overall. But yeah, one of those things where like everybody's a little different, right? Oh, my mouth does not match where my avatar mouth is. This is me touching my mouth with my fingertip. Why is that so off? Why is that so off? This is the top of my head. That's bizarre. Small head. I'll have you know I don't have a small head at all. I have a huge head, the biggest. Wait, no, that's not a good thing. Hold on. Shorty? That's true. Because of head size and where the camera on your model is. I think a lot of it is also because I'm sitting down. It's just throwing off the overall tracking. It seems a little like it's having trouble with my waist tracker right now. And it's kind of just putting the body in weird positions and places. You ain't short, you just part guard gnome? Wow. Most of the time it's sitting and laying in full body. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. This beanbag is too comfy. This beanbag is absolute like I'm kind of worried we're hunting. I imagine they have like a power internet outage because they haven't come back or even said anything in chat. So I'm like, I hope their stuff is fine. What time is it? 12:07. You have a Hello Kitty beanbag and it's sort of abused. This is just a brown beanbag. I think I got brown because it matched my comforter at the time. Hell yeah. It's a heart. I don't think stream can see it at all. Oh, they can. Oh my god, my beanbags. I wanted a beanbag, but my dumbass did not look at the measurements. I just looked at the picture, and they had this Asian woman in the beanbag, and she was fully reclining in it. And so I was like, yeah, this one looks big enough. I get the beanbag. This thing's a footstool. They had photoshopped this tiny Asian woman into it, so it looked like it was a full-size beanbag. And it was not. It was literally like a fucking footstool. I was so mad about it. Then I got this chair-shaped beanbag. And I figured with this and the footstool beanbag, it would make a good combo. This was also smaller than I thought it was going to be, because I'm dumb and don't learn lessons from mistakes. And so for a long time, I was doing this chair, footstool, beanbag combo, and it was okay. But eventually I was just like, fuck it. Looked up the measurements, got a $300 massive beanbag, made sure it was 7 feet diameter. This thing is awesome. Although it didn't come with enough memory foam. I had to buy an additional memory foam block. And then eventually I took the first beanbag, the footstool one, and I cut that open and I took all the memory foam out of that one and put it in this one also. And I got rid of the chair beanbag one. And so now I've got this 7 diameter beanbag with 2 extra loads of memory foam in it. And it's awesome. I love this thing. Oh. I'm on a bad sleep schedule. Now that I'm not walking, I'm just reclining. I'm getting heavy eyelids, and I'm oh, I could go to sleep here. There's a foam store near your dad's place, and you're tempted to go pick up a beanbag when I'm down there in November. They have everything, so you pick your size bag and which foam you want, soft, memory, hard beads. Okay, non-dairy, I'll tell you right now, when it comes to beanbags, They're fucking great, and they're not that difficult to clean. They are the absolute worst fucking thing to move. So if you constantly go back and forth between places, and you would want to bring your beanbag with you, a beanbag is going to be the worst fucking thing for you. It would be easier to move a fucking 10-foot long couch than a beanbag. If it's going to stay in one place for years, go for it. Absolutely. But if you have to move this thing even like once a year, I would not get it. Yeah, this thing, the best one you've ever had was one with the hard foam beans, but yeah, vacuum packing memory foam for the win. Yeah, you pretty much have to do that, and if you're not doing that, it fucking sucks. And even then, like, vacuum packing is a whole chore. But, okay. 12:12. I think I'm gonna end before I fall asleep in VR. Because I'm absolutely going to fall asleep in VR. Where are we? We're going over here. Instead of looking at me, you're gonna look at this cityscape. Oh. Happy! Thank you for the gift sub. You got Kitsu. You'd fall asleep all the time. You didn't stop yourself? I don't want to stop myself. I really like cuddling people in VR. And, being in it every day just means I get to do it every day, which is like, hell yeah. But let's see who's live. We have... Wanted to give this before you end and rest. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let's see. Oh, Hunt is back. Oh, there's so many good targets. We're gonna go to Korean. She's doing a subathon. Did I spell that right? I did. Corinne is doing Subnautica. Her title says 24-hour annual subathon co-op stream. We squat every sub till we cry on stream. That sounds like a fun time. Oh, she's co-streaming with Owl. Hell yeah. Having Shin help you fix OVR? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, I can't send the raid early. I haven't fixed Streamlabs yet. Or just fucking switched off of Streamlabs. So we have to sit around just a little bit. But thank you everybody for keeping me company. We did 6.6 miles today? Hell yeah. I was gonna weigh myself yesterday, but my parents were taking a nap. Probably gonna weigh myself today. I'm hoping I didn't put on like 3 fucking pounds from that plate steak. That was so decadent and huge. Hopefully we have gone down from 174 was the last time I weighed myself. Bye. I love you.